Hi, this is Patricia Stop with your Dream Power, and today's lesson is on money. And you have to get your thoughts right about money and the money paradigms that you have. Those paradigms are thoughts that are stored deep within our subconscious mind, and they control everything. And as I said, maybe as a child you were told, hey, money doesn't grow on trees, or where do you think I'm going to get that money? Or, who do you think I am, Mr. So-and-so? Whatever it might be that you were told as a child started to form your money paradigms. And let me just give you some facts here. Money is the number one cause of divorce, and money is one of the number one causes of stress. And so money has an enormous power upon us. It says here, when it comes to chronic illness, stress is the number one cause of chronic illness, and money is the number one stressor. It's a huge part of our life. We have to get right with money. We have to realize that we have to have money. Money is simply a medium of exchange. If you go to the grocery store, you're going to have money. If you go to buy clothes, you're going to have money. It's simply a medium of exchange. And until you understand how your money paradigms are controlling you, you're not going to be at ease with money. How many times do you walk in to buy some clothing and the first thing you do is look at the price tag? So that's part of your money paradigm. Why do you look at the price tag first? Why don't you buy what you really want to buy? Well, it's your money paradigm. And it's more than just thinking that you have money and believing you have money, sort of that unseen thing, but your actions cannot be contradictory to what your thought pattern is. So for instance, if you go and look at something and the first thing you do is turn on the tag, that's showing that you're afraid that you don't have enough money for it. You have to start seeing yourself with the good that you desire and then go look for it. Doesn't mean you buy things if you can't afford them, but you have to have the mind frame and the mindset that you can go ahead and acquire those things and start to see those things come in your life. And eventually they will. But it all becomes with your money paradigm. Now, some other things I want to make sure I don't miss telling you. But one of the ways to start thinking that you have more money is to carry a lot of money with you. Now, you don't have to make it real money. It can be play money. But it's the idea of seeing that money in your wallet. When you open your purse, you've got that money. You might want to take a check and write yourself a check for the amount of money you deserve. Doesn't mean you cash it, but write your check. Get used to writing money to yourself for what you deserve and what you think you need to have. Believe that you're going to have that abundance and keep seeing that abundance, realizing that there is a limitless supply to money. The only limit to our supply of money is right in here where our paradigms are stored. So money comes through you, doesn't come from your business, it comes through you and to you. And there's always a supply out there. Make sure you emotionalize your feelings about money. If you make an affirmation saying, I attract lots of money, and then add, and I love it. Now, it's not the love of money. As I said, it's not loving money. Money's a tool. You love people, you use money, and not the other way around. But you have to realize that you love attracting it to you because you're going to do good with it. Fuse with the feeling. You've got to have that emotional impact about your money. And think about, what would having a great deal of money do to your life? Just visualize that. Let's say you doubled your income, or you turned your yearly income into your monthly income. what would that do to your life? What would that do to the life of your family? What would you do if you had that amount of money coming in every month? Not just once, but every month. Let's say you doubled your income, or you turned your annual income into a monthly income. How would that change what you're doing? What could you provide for other people? What charities would you give to? What causes would you support? What would you do differently in your life? That's the thing about money. We need to look for the good that we can do with money. And, realize that having money is not a bad thing or an evil thing. Money in the right hands is a very good thing. And when you can be that servant of good, you're going to be blessed with a lot of money. You need to improve your relationship with money. And that might sound like funny, like you have a relationship with money. Yes, you do have a relationship with money. And you have to get into that vibration of that relationship. Look for the freedom having money, the freedom of choice that you will get when you have money. You see, if you don't have money now, your choices are limited, which is why you look at the tag on the clothing before you purchase anything, or you look for the sales rack. You're looking for the generic brand of food instead of what you really like to have. That's because that's where your paradigm is, and that's where your relationship is with money. So you could use some affirmations. Let me just give you a couple here. My income and savings are constantly increasing. And then you could add that, and I love it. My income and savings are constantly increasing, and I love it. Or you could say, it feels good to be financially wealthy. Or you could say, it feels good to have the financial freedom to do the things I want to do when I want to do them. And I love it. Anything you can do to emotionalize it. And you know what? You can make those paradigms. You can, or not the paradigms, you can make these affirmations and you can record them. And when you record them, by all means, listen to them every day. Hear those money paradigms going over and over, those money affirmations. Here's another one. I have amazing money paradigms. And when you do that, as Bob Proctor says in his book, You Were Born Rich, he's talking about money, and he says, when you succeed in convincing your subconscious mind that you are wealthy and that it feels good to be wealthy, your subconscious mind will automatically seek ways of making your imaginary feelings of wealth manifest themselves in material form. And that just goes back to the first video you watched when we talked about that thinking substance and visualizing it and seeing yourself. You see, once you put this all together, there's no stopping you. And there's no stopping to the amount of good that you can do for the world and for your family. Till next time, this is Patricia Stapp with your Dream Power. Make it a great day.